summer is here, and there's nothing like enjoying an icy cold popsicle after a long day of fun in the sun. The problem is, many store-bought varieties are full of artificial ingredients, high fructose corn syrup, and food dyes. So today we're going to make some healthy homemade popsicles that contain only 5 good-for-you ingredients like fresh fruit and yogurt. One of the great things about this recipe is it literally only takes 5 minutes to blend up the base of the popsicles, and then all you have to do is wait for them to freeze. The trick to creating smooth popsicles is using the Vitamix blender. With it, you can blend any variety of fruits and vegetables into a delicious, cool, icy treat for you and your family to enjoy this summer. So since my kids love helping me cook in the kitchen, I'm gonna call them in here and we'll get started. So who wants to help mommy make popsicles? Okay. So whenever you're blending in the Vitamix, it's important to always begin with the liquid ingredients first. This helps pull everything down into the blades so that you get a nice, smooth, even blend. So we're going to start this recipe by adding the yogurt first, okay? Just hold it in there. Dump it in. Ooh.
Mommy,
get it in.
Help you, Mom?
Okay.
I'll help you.
You want to help me?
Yeah.
Okay. Today we're making a strawberry yogurt variety, but you can substitute juice.
We're gonna have it.
Yes, we are. Okay, but here, let mommy finish talking. Instead of using yogurt, you can use dairy-free yogurt, or you can use fruit juice like orange juice or apple juice. And I list a bunch of different substitution suggestions for yogurt in the actual recipe post. So that's just something to know. Now, after we add the yogurt, the next thing we're going to add is the honey. And mommy's gonna do the honey real quick, okay? Mommy's gonna do the honey. I'm sure you do want to lick some honey.
I want to lick some honey too.
I know, honey is delicious.
Not...
Instead of honey, you can also choose to use whatever sweetener you prefer. But we love honey. And another recommendation I have when you're adding the honey is to start small and then increase the amount. I recommend starting with 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey and then tasting it at the end and adjusting to your preferences, because the sweetness will really depend on the sweetness of your berries and the sweetness of the yogurt that you choose or the fruit juice. And some people might prefer not to use any sweetener at all. So I recommend starting with a small amount and then increasing it. Okay, Naomi, can you reach up there?
Nope.
Now, the next thing we're going to add is lemon juice. It adds a nice little acidic flavor, and it keeps it from fully freezing in the fridge, or in the freezer, sorry. Good. Do you want to also add the vanilla, maybe? Just made it. Okay, good job. I like to add some vanilla in because it adds a really great flavor to the popsicle. Okay, now the littlest member's gonna help. Whoop! Here you go. Good job. High five? Yeah, okay. Now we're going to get ready to blend this up. It's important when you use your Vitamix to make sure that the lid is secured every time that you blend. We're going to begin by blending the mixture on a low speed and slowly increasing it to high. That way the ingredients will be pulled down into the blades and blend really, really well. See how once the ingredients have started pulling down, we're going to increase it. And that's it. See how simple it was just to blend up the base for our popsicles, and now it's time to pour them into our popsicle molds. So the next step is to pour this mixture into the popsicle molds. My cute little assistant is going to bring them in here. Come here, Nene. Stand up here. Can you put them right over here? Okay. I made this recipe to perfectly fill this 6-cavity popsicle maker from Zoku. I will link it in the description below. If you don't have a popsicle maker, you can also use paper cups and tin foil, which I explain how to do that in the blog post. The great thing about this popsicle mold is it just makes it so easy to just snap them in. Now that the popsicles are ready to go, put the molds in the freezer for 8 hours. Okay, now that your popsicles are frozen, if you're using a mold like this one, you'll need to remove the popsicle from the plastic. And it's super easy to do, so let me show you how. So all you do to release the popsicle from this mold is to run each popsicle under warm water for about 30 to 60 seconds.
I'm holding this one.
So you just turn it on, make sure the water's nice and warm, and make sure you turn it around.
Now cooking that.
And then release, just like that.
Mama.
I like to have a pan ready to go over here to just set the popsicles in as I get them all out. Now, if you made these popsicles and you want to freeze them to eat them later, all you have to do is place them on a baking sheet and just toss them in the freezer. But I have some eager helpers here who are ready to take a bite. Cheers!
Yeah.
Cheers!
I'm going to take a big one.
Mara, what do you think?
Good.
Good. What do you guys think?
Good.
Good. And by using lemon juice or fruit juice, it keeps the popsicles nice and soft so they're easy to bite into, especially for these little tiny mouths with tiny teeth. Thank you so much for making popsicles with us today. If you make this recipe and you and your little ones enjoy it, don't forget to click on the recipe link for more variations. We have made these popsicles with blueberries instead of strawberries. We've used apple juice and orange juice instead of yogurt. And you can even throw some spinach or zucchini in there for a fun, delicious, veggie-filled version of these healthy popsicles too. Leave a comment, tell me how it went. Ready? 1, 2, 3.